Hey guys, it's nice to see you again. I really apologize. I had a long break from YouTube for past, I would say, 3 months or so, and I'm really sorry about it. But the life around me was kind of crazy, and we were filming Little Women LA season 7 for past, what is it, 5 or 6 months, since like October or November, and it's just been very chaotic. But I promise you that I'm going to do my best and upload content frequently like I used to, so you can expect a lot of good videos from me hopefully soon. But for today, this is going to be my very quick get ready with me video. It's just going to be my casual look, what I usually do when I go to run my errands and stuff like that. So for foundation, I'm going to be using Matte and Poreless Fit Me Foundation by Maybelline in the shade 120 Classic Ivory. And I desperately need some tan. So I'm using like one of the lightest shades. And I'm using Morphe brush. It was like a limited edition brush, but you can use any foundation brush you want. Doesn't really make much of a difference. But this is my favorite. And yeah, so like I said, we've been filming for past almost 6 months. So now we're on the last month of filming, and we should be done in about 3 weeks or so, and I'll have more free time. I have a lot of plans and ideas going on, so hopefully soon I'll be able to share them with you. And for right now, I should keep it as a secret, unfortunately. But soon I'll let you know. So far everything has been good. My kids started going to the daycare for past 5 or 6 months, and it actually was really good because we used to have a nanny, and since we moved to this new area, it was really hard for us to find a good nanny that we could trust and that would work with our schedule and last minute calls and all this stuff. For powder, I'm using Laura Mercier translucent powder, by the way. So we ended up starting a daycare. Right now we take them there about 2 or 3 times a week. Sometimes my mom helps me. Before filming, we didn't have a nanny, we didn't have a daycare, so I was stay-at-home mom, and with Preston's help, of course. So that was that, but it's so much easier with the daycare. It's just easier when you can actually do things. For bronzer and contour, I'm using this Morphe. It's called Bronzer. It's like a bronzer and contour together in the shade Celibut. I'm sorry, Celibutante. I don't know. I'm sorry. English is my second language, so. And I'm using the angle brush for contour. So that was very nice as far as daycare, and it took me a while to find a good daycare. I went to see like 5 of them, and actually went to the same one twice before I committed to it. But I really like it, and I really like their teacher there, and it's just working out nicely. And for blush, I'm using this limited edition Tarte. I picked it up like last year for Christmas, and I'm just using this mauve shade. I'm applying it with Morphe M310 brush. It's like a fan brush. Oh my gosh, I haven't done the makeup tutorials for so long. I keep forgetting the names of brushes now. Just a little bit. And then with another fan brush that came with Morphe and Bretman collection. And I'm using his palette. It's called Babe in Paradise. I'm going to use this golden shade mixed with a champagne shade for the highlighter. Just a little bit on my nose too. Here we go. This is it for my face. And then for my eyes, I'm going to use this Makeup Geek foil eyeshadows. I'm just going to use this brown taupe shade. I'm gonna apply it all over my lid. It's gonna be very easy, guys. You'll see. I don't have time today because I have to go pick up uh, my sister from the airport very soon, so it's kind of a busy day. That looks kind of creepy right now, but it should be alright. So now with Morphe 4 Free Brush, I'm going to apply the same shadow, but I'm just going to basically diffuse it in the crease a little bit. You don't have to apply any shadow, just, you know, with a clean brush you can just go over the edges, but my brush isn't clean, so it still has some shadow on it. Alright, and now with the Morphe G20 flat brush, I'm going to apply this pink shimmery shade in my inner corners just to brighten them up, and a little bit highlight my brow bone and just diffuse the color all over. Just a tiny bit. It's going to be very like rough, and then I'm going to blend the whole thing. So now with Morphe M124 brush, I'm going to apply the same brown taupe shade on my bottom lash line, just to add some definition to my eye. I apologize again and I actually want to also apologize for this kind of tutorial. It's not really a tutorial, no background or anything like that. I put away all of my equipment because it's really chaotic in my house. We don't have enough room for everyone. So now that my mom is staying in the bedroom, in a guest bedroom, our kids used to have, well, for a while, since we were weaning them off the bottles, they each had their own bedroom. So, you know, it kind of helped with weaning them off the bottle during the night, because if they wake up and then they cry, it doesn't wake up the second child. So now that my sister's coming over, we brought them back to the same room. So now they're adjusting to this again, and then we're trying to figure out the bedroom situation for everyone. So now another bedroom is going to be for my sister and her baby is in a different schedule. Like, we put our kids to bed so early, but I don't know, it's gonna be rough, but anyway, it's worth it. I'm glad that she's coming over, because it's so much better for her here. Her husband is gone for past well, her husband is gonna be gone. He has like a lot of like work trips, so it's really tough on her to be with the kid by herself without my mom's help. So, and it's winter there, so we decided that it will be better for everyone just to, you know, come and hang out here. So, we have a house, we have a backyard, we have toys in the backyard for kids, so it's gonna be awesome, hopefully. So, for mascara, I'm using Roller Lash by Benefit. I'm just gonna apply just one coat on my top lashes, because I'm gonna be using falsies today. And a couple of coats on the bottom lashes, but I'm gonna let it dry in between coats. I thought I'll have like so much to tell you guys what's been happening for past few months, but seriously, I get so confused with the show, because we don't see the show until you see the show. So basically we film and all this, and there's a lot of stuff happening that we're not aware of. Like, I know what's happening in my life, I don't really know what's happening in some of my girls' life, you know, some of my girlfriends' lives. So it's always interesting to like tune in and watch with you and see how things going with them, because we communicate, but it's different when you can actually like see it all and stuff. And also it's a little bit different for us, like at least for me, I'm not supposed to talk about stuff before it happens. Like, I'm not able to announce some stuff on social media until the episode comes out. So I don't know, like, so much happens in my life, but I don't know what I can talk about, what I can't. But recently, you know, the last episode of Little Women LA was a little brutal. It will be quite a few brutal moments in this season. It's just part of life, and you know the cameras follow us around for about a week, and then they end up you know, editing it and putting it all in one episode, so it looks very concentrated and you know, stuff like that. So for brows, I'm using, what is this, by Maybelline. It's brow, I don't know what happened with the packaging here, but it's like some kind of brow pencil by Maybelline. It has like sort of a marker or like a sponge tip on one side. Here we go. It has just a regular regular liner on the other side in a soft brown. I'm not really using first side that I showed you. I'm just gonna use this. My brows look so much better ever since I got them permanently done last year, but I need to make an appointment and go and do a touch-up. I'm trying to plan my kid's birthday. I'm sorry, I'm like rambling. It's just usually when I do my makeup, I think about like a bunch of different things. Unless I watch some like YouTube videos while I'm doing my makeup. But it usually takes much longer. So anyway, my kids are going to have birthday soon. In what is it? In a couple of months? In a month? In a month and a half, I think. So I'm thinking what to do for them. So comment down below, give me your ideas. What should we do? Like, especially people with toddlers, should we do birthday in the park? Should we do birthday like indoor playground rented out? And I'm using Glide On Eye Pencil by Urban Decay to add up a little wing. And now with Morphe M205 brush, I'm just gonna smudge it up. I don't want any harsh lines. It's going to be smoky and smudged. And also, my sister baby is 2 weeks apart from my kids, so his birthday is going to be in the end of April. And since she's going to be away from her like family and friends, I was thinking to take her to I think it's called Great Wolf Lodge. It's like indoor like a water park. It looks pretty cool. I checked their website, and I know Tara told me about this place quite a few times, so that looks pretty fun, because I don't think that water parks like not Spirit Farm, I think it's called like Water City or something, Splash City, I don't think they open until mid-May, so I think the indoor would be a good solution. I'm using Socialized lashes, and I'm using Lash XL eyelash adhesive. I don't know how I feel about it. It's supposed to be like a good alternative to House of Lashes because their glue is crazy strong. But this one so far, it's, I don't know, it takes a while to dry and it's kind of liquidy. I don't know. It's similar, but not quite the same. And while I'm waiting for this to dry, I'm going to apply some lipstick. I'm using some Tarte VIP lipstick. One side is the gloss and one side is the lipstick. So I'm just going to use. Just applied my eyelashes, and this is pretty much it for today's look. I hope you enjoyed watching this very casual, very quick makeup tutorial, and I hope you enjoyed hearing my life updates. As I already said before, I'm going to be uploading on YouTube more often now. I really apologize for the delays before. So anyway, thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope to see you in my next video, and please hit the subscribe and like buttons if you haven't done so yet. I really appreciate it, and until the next time, I will see you guys soon. Bye.